Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome here to some live coverage here regarding the crazy ice storm that we are seeing here pop off. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing good, staying safe out there. It's obviously the most important thing. Their weather aware, you guys are ready to go and prepared for this. We've been seeing a lot of nasty impacts regarding ice out there. It's been actually pretty crazy. Mark, dude, right off the gate, man, with a $5 super chat, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Big shout out goes to you, Mark. Thank you so much, dude. Right off the bat, man, I appreciate that very, very much. Big shout out goes to you. But welcome, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. Let's go ahead and see who we got here for today. We got ourselves Brooklyn. We have Caleb. We have, obviously, Mark. Once again, dude, thanks. Appreciate it. We have Karen. We have Brooklyn. We have, let's see here. We have Kai. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good, my friend. We have Brooklyn. I think I already said Brooklyn, though. Let's see here. Angela. We have ourselves, I don't know if I already said Ken. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Glad to have y'all here for another update. What's up, Pete? What's up, Christy? What's up, Tabletop? But anyway, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop over here to the cameras. That's like one of the first things I wanted to look at here because things have been pretty nasty up there in northwestern Arkansas. It's actually been pretty crazy. The good news is it looks like the let's go ahead and pause this real quick. I'm pretty sure the temperatures are starting to come back towards freezing, or sorry, just above freezing, which they are, yeah, which is definitely really, really good. So things are starting to, obviously thaw out a bit. Up in northwest Arkansas, there is still a few areas that's right around like 31, 32 degrees Celsius, or sorry, 31, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which basically is, starting, it's still freezing for the most part, but most of these areas we're starting to break, obviously, the 30s, kind of more the mid 30s overall. What's up, Mama? I hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Where's my hat? It's right here. I'm just not wearing it right now. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, let's go ahead and hop over to cameras. I want to take a look out there in northwest Arkansas. I really want to see what's going on. So apparently we did get a lot of nasty ice out in these regions here. Here's a wow. Okay, that's a camera up there in northwest Arkansas. So obviously things don't look very well. There's people still driving. Obviously, you should not be driving in this, especially on a bridge with a really fall. Yeah, that's screaming bad news. Even if the roads look wet, like I said, there's a chance that they are ice. So obviously don't chance it. There's going to be a lot of black ice this morning into the afternoon for some of these areas here. So obviously look out there for that. It's definitely very, very icy out in a lot of these regions. And you can actually still see it's raining, but it depends on the temperature for this specific camera. It could be freezing rain, it could be rain. Like I said, obviously it looks like rain, freezing rain looks the same. There's no visual differences until it freezes once it hits the ground. But yeah, man, that is something I did want to really talk about there. Hey, Catman, can you turn off slow mode? That'd be appreciated. Anyways, yeah, let's go try some of these other cameras. I'm actually going to work a little more to the east here. We have one out there by Ridgedale, which is in South Missouri nearly. Wow. Okay, yeah, this one looks pretty bad. Now, we actually do have a station relatively nearby this camera, and it's actually showing still freezing. Look at those limbs. Do y'all see that? Those limbs look to be kind of being brought down. Almost like they're being weighed down by some of that ice, which is not surprising. Definitely does look very icy. Definitely does look very, very icy overall, so that's very hazardous. Like I said, especially with bridges too, which is big problem. I'm hoping it holds off here until I get home tonight from work. Gotcha. Yeah, be careful, my friend. No risk for severe weather, Tabletop. You're good, man. Let's see here. Freezing rain is still going here in Missouri, says Misty. Gotcha. Yeah, be careful, my friends. It does look like it. We're going to hop over here for a minute. It definitely does look like a lot of Missouri is still experiencing that. I mean, the temperature out there by, like, Springfield, looks like Springfield's just dealing with a little bit of freezing rain, too. It looks like a lot of these regions is right at the freezing point. Kind of right around, like, 32, 31. We've got a localized area here of 34. Don't know how accurate that is, though. Obviously, some of these stations aren't topped off to, they're not highly calibrated, some of them, so obviously, if it's a couple degrees off, it's a little hard to tell. Anyways, my dad made it safely to work, though. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that. Let's see. Light to moderate freezing rain expected through the morning hours. Rates of 100 to 300ths of an inch an hour possible. Gotcha. Yeah. That is, yeah, obviously 100 to 300ths of a tenth of an inch, or 100 to 300ths of an inch. That's kind of low end. That's like little micro amounts of ice. Let's see, last update from Indiana. Worse compared to last night's prediction went up from, let's see, 1/10 to 2. Oh, wow. Oh, from 1/10 of an inch to 2.5. Or 0.25, I should say. Yeah, no, honestly, it's definitely gotten pretty crazy. Since yesterday's update, guys, they did add those ice storm warnings, because yesterday they did not include southern Missouri. I'm surprised they didn't issue them earlier, honestly. But we do have a little pocket here of ice storm warnings here up in Missouri. On the south central side, between 2/10 and 1/4 of an inch out there. That's really specific. That's like 0.5 off. But yeah, we obviously got a lot of winter weather advisories. I mean, these trail all the way up there towards Pennsylvania now, up in northern Ohio, just north of Columbus. We got a couple of these guys popping through, up to 1/10 of an inch of ice. So yeah, it's gonna be bringing some pretty icy conditions. You know, like I was saying yesterday, whenever it comes to ice accumulations, you know, obviously a 1/10 of an inch of ice is, you know, it could cause some slick conditions, but really anything above 2/10 of an inch is where you should start being concerned overall. What is this camera doing? Is this camera zooming in? Dude, I swear that camera was moving. Let's see here. See, the cat's better there. Slowly converting back to Catman, I see. Let's see here. I like how go live a lot and keep us informed. Well, I'm glad to help out you guys. Obviously, I want y'all to be prepared, be safe out there, and that's obviously the main goal here is to keep y'all weather aware and keep you guys well prepared. Wow. Look at this camera. It looks foggy, but I think that's just the camera. What is that? Oh. There is a truck here. Let me hide my face real quick. There's a truck right there. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, it looks like it looks like it actually might be snowing there. Y'all see that? Does that look like snow to you guys? Anyways. Any ice for Dallas Fort Worth area? No, we're good, Pat. Whenever it comes to the region, I mean, obviously the temperatures down here is actually above freezing. I mean, Dallas right now is about 34, 35 degrees. Camera has debris on it. Yeah, I think it's just ice crystals. I think it is just a pretty icy camera. Let's see. I think I have Missouri cams too. Pretty sure I have Missouri cameras, so we'll go ahead and pop up some of these guys. Yeah, I mean, obviously Missouri right now is getting hit pretty good. All right, let's see. We'll turn on the cameras. Okay, we have one right here. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. See what's going on here. Okay, doesn't fit the screen, but that's all right. There's still people on the road there. That's, yeah, a little unfortunate. But yeah, this area is expected about like 2/10 of an inch of ice. Those truckers still have to go, unfortunately. Yeah. There was actually a really crazy video that popped up on my Twitter. I don't think I can share this. I'm not going to. But there was a fire truck that was going down this road, and literally, you can see it on my Twitter if you want to see it. Follow our Twitter. It's at NWW116_WX. And you'll see it. It's a fire truck that was going down the road and completely spun out and was rolling down the road, which luckily they seem to be okay. Everything turned out okay, it looks like, but my golly, it was pretty bad. Pat says my son's out there, truck driver. Well, I wish him best of luck, my friend. Ground looks white to me. Yeah. Well, could be a mixture of some of the snow that some of those cameras had around that area. Obviously, is probably still a little bit of snow in some of those spots out there. Just putting that glaze on top of it. So yeah, I'm not going to ask for snow. All of your followers have taught me that. Yeah. See here, I'm going to get 1 inches of ice. 1 inches? 1 inch of ice? Even then, no, that's not. Even the highest amount of ice is expected to be up to a ½ an inch, and there's a 4/10 of an inch there. Yeah. Some of the heaviest is actually expected up in northwestern Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas is kind of experiencing or expected to see the heaviest of the accumulations here. But yeah, definitely not getting near an inch. You might get a few tenths of an inch, but let's see here. When I get a chance, what kind of severe weather for Alabama coast? Thank you very much. Yeah, of course. Let me bring this up real quickly. So that is a new thing I did want to talk about real quick. Storm Prediction Center for day 3. Got a severe weather threat here for coastal Texas, including Houston, kind of east of Corpus Christi. This does include areas here, kind of like central and southern Louisiana, including Lafayette, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans. Also Gulfport, Mississippi, south of Jackson, and Mobile, Alabama. We have a marginal risk of level 1 severe weather threat. I think tornadoes and damaging winds will be the concern overall, but we'll keep an eye out there for that. So this is day 3. Obviously, today's Monday. This will be for Wednesday. This is for Wednesday. Now, Tuesday, tomorrow, we also have a little risk for severe weather here. Out there by San Antonio, out there by Houston. We got College Station, Corpus Christi. Potential out there for a couple tornadoes, actually. Look at this. Tornado probability, 2%. Nothing major, but it's, a couple isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out. Let's see here. Damaging winds, 5%. Hail, not expected. So it's just a hail. Sorry, just a damaging wind and a tornado threat for tomorrow. But I don't think coverage will be needed for a 2%, considering it's a very low chance overall. But obviously, if there's a tornado warning or something that pops off, it turns out to be nasty, then I'll probably cover it, or I will cover it. Do I ever sleep? No, man. I'm run off of AA batteries. No, I'm kidding. I have an RTG on my back. If you don't know what RTG is, it's a fancy name. Basically, what it is a bit of radioactive material that pretty much generates electricity. So I'm running off of plutonium. Let's see here. Mrs. Liked. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you all. Like I said, obviously sharing this information is very, very important. I mean, not just for the channel, but also for you guys preparing for the system here. It's definitely a big problem with ice. All right, we're gonna pull up a camera in St. Louis. St. Louis is at the freezing point. Oh yeah, it does look a little icy out there. Yeah, look at the sides here. See that white? That is likely some ice. I mean, even some black ice is probably on the roads there. It looks a little shiny down the road there, which, like I said, temperature's right at freezing. I mean, it obviously could be freezing, or it could be ice, or it actually also could be water, but you don't want to chance it. The reason I think it could be water is because of how frequently these roads are driven on, considering it's a major city. Not to mention, CO2 is more present in these cities, which keeps it a little warmer overall. Let's see here. Let's see here. Shoulders look very crunchy. They do. Yeah, they definitely do. Let's go ahead and pull up a camera up a little to the west. There's if we have a Jefferson City camera, that'd be awesome. We do. Good. Yeah, apparently Jefferson City's getting blasted right now by some. Oh wow. Yeah, that bridge does not look very good. Getting reports of right around freezing at Jefferson City here too. Definitely looks like it is coming down pretty good out there. Is it me? I think part of that lake is frozen. There's some like little, not icebergs, but little ice patches. Yeah, it looks pretty bad out there as well. Obviously, the site I use here has, you notice how the roads are different colors. So the green means they're normal. or clear, I should say. The light blue says mostly clear. The dark blue, so this color here, it says partly covered. You guys can see it here. Let's see here. The purple color says it's covered, so there's ice. Yeah, most of the roads in Missouri is covered right now by ice, and then there's some closed roads. Let's see what's all this about. Missouri 19 this is between Alton and Winona. So between Alton and Winona, out there in southeastern Missouri, the road's closed due to winter weather. Port closed at 8:01 a.m. See here. Ken says, thanks for the update. No problem. Semi-truck crash in St. Louis today, or Santa Louis, because that ice. Yeah, not surprising. Like I said, if you guys want to see something really interesting, go on my Twitter. Like I said, I can't share it because of copyright reasons, but I asked if I could. I didn't get a response from the person, so if you want to check it out, it's on my Twitter. But I can show you guys this. This is from Aiden. Aiden is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is northeast Oklahoma, if you don't know. And I mean, look at this. Look at this branches. I mean, they're covered with ice. And apparently, from reports I got from Tulsa area, which I can show now actually, we got ourselves reports of about. So there's Tulsa, about 1/4 of an inch. That's from a National Weather Service employee. So you know that's a good reading too. But yeah, got a lot of heavy ice out there. Look at that. Wow. OKC reporting 0.3 of an inch of ice out there. That's not good. Here, I'm going to grab the radar here real quickly. Yeah, it looks like Precipitation's... looks like it's not raining out there, which is good. And the temperatures are right around freezing, 31, 32 Fahrenheit. So, Aiden Iceman. Yep. Yeah, he's Iceman now. But yeah, no, that's what Aiden sent me, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Let's try Springfield here. We're gonna take a look at some of those roads. Take a look at the outskirts. Wow, there you go. Look at that. Really covered. Ice is. I mean, you know there's ice there. I still see people driving. Oh man, yeah, dude. There's one thing. There is one thing that is not good, and that's ice. I mean, obviously, snow to an extent is not terribly bad. I mean, obviously, snow, yeah, can get bad, but ice, even little amounts of ice, is a huge, huge problem. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. And like I said, that's out there on the Springfield. Let's try more interior Springfield here. Dude, look at those roads, man. Yeah, that looks like pure ice. Wow. Yeah, Springfield right now is, let's see here. We're reporting 31 degrees at the airport. 31 degrees, so it's definitely still freezing out there. Wow, dude. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go more, let's go a little more to the north here. I mean, look at that. Like I said, it looks like water, but it's ice, man. Not good. Let's see here. I have a snow day. Yeah, good. Obviously, it's good. Good morning, Samuel. Hope you're doing good, man. Let's see. Springfield doesn't look good. Yeah, no, Springfield's definitely feeling it. If you don't know, this is Springfield that we're looking at right now, guys. Okay, that's liquid water, but here's the thing. There's icicle right there. The water's dripping off of. Here's the thing, though. Like I said, freezing rain. It looks like rain. It looks like rain. I should say. You know, it looks like rain. You could be like, oh, it's just raining. No, the thing is, guys, is that freezing rain falls as normal rain. It falls as normal rain. If it didn't, it would sleet. Now, freezing rain, like I said, falls like normal rain, looks like normal rain. There's actually a plow right there, pushing a lot of ice. off the exit there. Anyways, but yeah, you know, it looks like normal rain, but the main thing is that the temperature is freezing or below. Wow, dude. Yeah, dude, it worries me a lot seeing these people driving through these conditions, man. Yeah, it definitely looks. Sure, it's definitely pretty icy. I mean, like I said, even in the central city, man. I mean, it looks like it's pretty bad. Huh. All right. Well, let's hop back to radar for a minute, y'all. We'll jump back to the cameras here in a minute. But yeah, like I said, right now we have a lot of Missouri. Where we were just looking out there. We were looking out there by Springfield. Definitely is coming down pretty good still. Like I was saying, Springfield temperature reporting 31 degrees. So definitely is still capable of accumulating some ice. What's up, Darian? Hope you're doing good, man. They're struggling on those roads. Oh, for sure. For sure. But yeah, no, we're starting to see it. We're still seeing a lot of freezing rain out there. Temperatures right at freezing throughout central southern Missouri. Let's move up towards St. Louis. Yeah, it looks like we have a bit of freezing rain to the north of St. Louis for the most part. Working through Illinois currently. Let's see here. What about Indiana? Yeah, Indiana's supposed to get some. Yep, Indiana out there. Kind of on the north side. Yeah, mostly northern Indiana is getting some freezing rain right now. Yeah, temperature's really cold. Look at this. Temperature out there is like, reporting like 27, 28 degrees, so it's well below freezing, which is, yeah, definitely a big issue. Let's see. Wow, 40 dBz. 48, wow. That's a pretty strong return echo from radar here, or from the storm. Echoing back to radar. That's a pretty strong signature showing that it's likely pouring freezing rain right there. That's up there in northwestern Indiana. And here's the thing, guys. These areas got a lot of snow recently. I mean, they have got a lot of snow. So that's a big problem. You know, because we're adding a layer of ice on top of it, which is not good. Let's see. Let's virtual day. Man, this is my opinion, but I think they should give kids snow days. Like, they shouldn't make them go virtual. That's my opinion. I mean, obviously, I'm not in school anymore, but give the kids some snow days, y'all. I mean, come on. I mean, one day here and there is not going to hurt. Just enjoy your day, man. I don't know. But let's see here. So we work up there towards Michigan. We got a little bit of snow out there. Wow, it's actually really cold up here. Look at this, lower 20s. Got a few snow showers popping through. Now, this event is actually going to be... Let's see here. This is actually going to be turning into some snow, actually. Let me go and pull up the future radar. So yeah, obviously all this stuff's going to roll through. It's all going to turn to rain as, you know, like I said, those temperatures obviously reach above freezing. You know, obviously they reach above freezing there, and you know, obviously it's going to help with the ice that's already on the ground. It's going to help things to start to melt. You know, just normal rain. But look at this. Yeah, here later on tomorrow morning. Once it hits a colder air mass, gets rid of that warm layer at the lower elevations, it'll actually change from freezing rain to snow, possibly across places like northeastern Iowa, southern Wisconsin, central portions of Michigan, northern Pennsylvania, portions out there by you know, New York State, and eventually roll its way to the east here. So there's going to be a bit of snow on it too. There definitely will be. I tell you what, we're going to do something real quickly, you all. We're going to hop to... I'm going to pull up one of these cameras here. Wow, dude. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do this here. I'm going to move this over there. Okay. Okay, so that, yeah, there we go. So we can actually have both the camera and the main view here. But anyways, but yeah, like I said, it's going to change to snow. Real quickly, let me pull this up, see how much ice, or say how much snow we're seeing here now. I'm curious to see how much snow we're talking for the Northeast now. Yeah, because the Northeast is supposed to get a bit of snowfall out of this. Yeah, really not a whole lot, though. I mean, some areas, yeah. I mean, seriously, not a lot at all, honestly. For these areas, this would be not a big issue. Let's see here. Let's see the ice accumulation. So here's a blend of ice accumulations here, showing a bit heavier out there by, like, central portions out there of Illinois. Was I talking about the fire truck? I was. Yeah. I don't think I can share that because of copyright, but I would share it if I could. But like I said, if you guys want to see it, you can go on my Twitter. It's on the bottom left of the page right now you guys are looking at. And you'll see it. It's pretty brutal. You know, we got a big fire truck spinning out of control going down a hill. Luckily, I think everyone's fine. So icy here in St. Louis. Oh, yeah, it sure is, man. Yeah, be careful, dude. All right, let's hop on. Oh, there you go. Hop on back here. Bring back up our camera. Let's pull up a different camera here, actually. It's very... that one's swaying a bit. Let's see here. Oh, wow. There we go. We'll pull up this camera here. Anyways, but yeah. Yeah, no, that will continue into the Northeast here, but like I said, I'm not expecting much snow out of it. Or much accumulation, I should say. Curious to see how much this model shows. Now, this model is usually a little crazy with the snow accumulations, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, this one shows... this one shows, like, upwards of, like, 6-7 inches locally. You get the highest. Go absolutely crazy out there north of Albany. But, yeah, no, that's something I wouldn't trust, really. Central Michigan, according to this model. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt. Obviously, models are not perfect. Definitely not perfect. What about freezing rain? Wow. Yeah, this model shows a really nasty streak of freezing rain going through St. Louis here. I mean, like, it really cuts through those areas there. I mean, considering there is already a bit of a nasty streak of freezing rain to your north, it actually would not surprise me if that did play out a little bit here. Ignore winter weather radar. It's showing mostly rain. Oh, showing mostly rain in the green, but the temperature is still freezing, so it's still freezing rain. Like I said, winter weather radar is not the best. I'd be better off just looking at this instead. Yeah, no, temperature is still freezing out there. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It says light rain. You got this one showing freezing rain. Yeah, but out there to the north, out there, like east of Jefferson City, north of Jonesburg, you can see we do have ourselves a pretty strong line there. Pretty deep line, I should say. Heavy rain. Interesting. You know what? Actually, let's do this. Let's hop over here. So here's a live view right now of everything popping off here. We got a lot of heavy rain down there right now by areas near Houston, you know, portions out there by like northern Louisiana. We have Arkansas. Let's see here, Missouri, Illinois. Yeah, you guys are starting to see. It shows snow. Like I said, winter weather radar is not very good. Let me do something real quickly. This is more specifically for me. That way I can see better. Better what's going on in the atmosphere right now. Here, I'll bring y'all with me. I want to look at observed soundings to see what we're looking at. Let's go and grab one southwest Missouri here. Oh yeah, definitely makes sense why it's freezing rain here. Because so this is your atmosphere. So you go one. This is 1 kilometer up in the air. This is 3 kilometers. This is 6 kilometers, 9 kilometers. So this is a vertical profile. Your freezing point is right here. So anything behind this line is freezing, and anything in front of it is above freezing. Okay, so this is all freezing. This is all above freezing. So your surface temperature in this case was 26 degrees Fahrenheit, which is obviously freezing. And then you go up in the atmosphere, and you can see you break that freezing point. I mean, literally less than a kilometer up. You know, so a couple thousand feet up here, like 2,000 feet. It goes from like 26 degrees to like 32, and it rapidly climbs to 1 kilometer marker. We're talking nearly like 8 degrees Celsius, which is in the 40s, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I mean, you can see that this whole area here is above freezing. So it's falling as snow. It starts off as snow, then it breaks through this layer here, and it turns just to rain. And as it hits the ground, it's freezing, so it freezes back in the ice. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's southwest Missouri, Illinois. Let's see here what's going on there. Is it not one to load Illinois? I'm guessing. Let me refresh the page here then. Illinois. There you go. Illinois could rewriting shows kind of actually right there near snow actually, but yeah, it's right on that line, right on that freezing point. So it could be mixing snow and freezing rain, honestly. But yeah, temperature's definitely still really cold enough. Ohio, yeah, mostly freezing. But now remember, this was taken at 12 Zulu. It's 17 Zulu, so this was 5 hours ago. A lot has changed within 5 hours. Oh, wow. Got a big temperature inversion there in the lower atmosphere, according to the observation out there by Oklahoma City. Which, like I said, OKC has actually reported a lot of ice. But anyways, enough of nerd stuff. I just wanted to pull up some atmospheric soundings real quickly and see what we were looking at. Or I should say observed radio sonde data. So yeah, some of these cameras are having a hard time loading. Let me actually bring you guys over here. So here's our power outage map. Oh, wow. So it looks like Texas actually went down a bit. Texas, about 8,000 people without power in Texas right now. Let's see. Welcome, new people. Hope you're doing good, guys. What's up, Brad? Hope you're doing good, man. What's up, Mark? But yeah. Let's bring back the cameras here, y'all. Definitely looks very slick there. Yeah, be careful, guys. I mean, like I said, if you're traveling out in this mess, I mean, be extra careful. It's definitely a it's definitely a problem out there. Actually, look at this. They just actually canceled some of those winter storm warnings. Yeah, when we started live stream, they did extend into Oklahoma City. The reason they did this is because the temperatures are starting to get above freezing here. See, 30, 31, 32, 33. So it's really ranging. Got a camera out in Oklahoma here. That's a cam out in Oklahoma, OKC on the south side. Don't really see too much ice in that, honestly, but it's there. I think it's a baby icicle right there too. Yeah, it's out there in Norman. Still got our warnings though for OKC. They upgraded Tulsa. Additional accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch, with total accumulation around 1/4 of an inch for Tulsa areas. Two to 4/10 of an inch in some of those ice storm warnings there. Wow, yeah, it definitely is pretty hefty. 2/10 and 1/4 of an inch. Seems like the heaviest is out there on the southwestern side, or sorry, west central side, or northwestern side of Arkansas. Sony, thank you so much, dude, for the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. Saying, let's see, newly single yesterday. Be safe, everyone. Oh, well, hopefully everything's alright, man. But thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Hope everything's going alright with you, man. But thanks, dude, for the 2. That's much appreciated. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Arkansas, honestly, I'm not surprised if they would remove those advisories here pretty soon, considering that, you know, like I said, the temperatures right now, we're talking like 36 out by Little Rock. Till this afternoon. Yeah, so they'll probably remove those here very soon. It's going to bring on our radar again. Yeah. Yeah, mostly rain out there. Springfield, yeah, definitely still is freezing rain out there. So we have a really heavy band of rain there east of Springfield. Let's see here. Oh, Mark, you leaving? Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, that Mark. Alright, see you later. See you later, Mark. Have a good day. Be careful out there. Sony says I'm all good. Nasty weather out there. Yeah, I hear you, man. It's definitely been pretty hectic. That I will tell you. Work up towards St. Louis. It looks like most of St. Louis is clear right now. It doesn't look like much precipitation out there by St. Louis right at the moment. It's kind of like a big dome around St. Louis, actually. Look at that. Oh, wow. So, yeah, a lot of St. Louis is pretty much good right now. Not seeing a whole lot. But, yeah, look to the northwest, though. I mean, shoot, we got a real heavy band here. Really heavy band of freezing rain out there. It's kind of a big problem. Let's see here. Illinois. Yeah, a lot of that freezing rain goes up in Illinois. What about Chicago? Yeah, Chicago's seeing a little bit of rain. Doesn't look like very heavy though. Looks like light freezing rain overall. Let's see. Mary. Okay. 43232. 432. Wind weather advisory, man. Up to 1/10 of an inch of ice. Yeah. Yeah, right now I think it's actually, what's the temperature out there? It's 30 degrees, so yeah, no, Columbus could pick up a little bit, but it's not anything extremely crazy. Columbus, I know for a fact I've seen worse. Yeah, no, we're not going to do mini zip codes in this stream since it's coverage. I mean, every once in a while, rarely, I may grab a zip code. But, yeah. Stop with the cows. Nice one, man. Man, that's pretty funny. Let's see here. Let's try Kansas. Kansas. 32.6. So 32 degrees. Got a bit of snow out there, actually. Let's see here. They're under a winter weather advisory. Freezing drizzle causes a glaze of ice on area roadways. Yeah. See Kansas City. Up to 1/10 of an inch out there. See Illinois. Yeah, so Illinois is definitely getting hit pretty good right now. All right, I tell you what, y'all. Let's go ahead and cycle through some of these cams again. So we were looking at there by Springfield a minute ago. All right, let's get a little closer to St. Louis here. Try North St. Louis, like St. Charles. Yeah, these cameras are not the best of quality. So, like I was explaining a minute ago, the colors of the roads mean different things. If you want to see what what it is, it's right here. So that shows you road conditions. Red means closed. Purple means covered. Partly covered in the blue, dark blue, light blue, mostly clear, and green is clear. So out there by areas near, I wouldn't say quite in Kansas City, but north of Kansas City by St. Joseph, it looks pretty clear. Still a bit of snow, though. Still is a bit of snow out in those regions. But, yeah, roads look okay. Let's see here. Sony, let's see, 50265. Okay, well, like I said, we'll do a couple here and there. 65. Iowa. They got a winter weather advisory. Light freezing rain will. We're currently leading to some slick spots. Let's see here. Snow accumulation's up to an inch, and ice accumulation's up to 1/10 of an inch. All right, let's try one out there by Jefferson City again. Is this the bridge cam? We'll use a different one. you just got the singular icicle just going straight through the middle of the camera. Yeah, those people gotta be extra careful. I mean, it is freezing out there, after all. Any big storms after this? We're watching the potential for severe weather. Actually, here, I'll bring y'all back over here. We'll keep the camera up. Wrong scene. We'll keep the camera up for you guys. But yeah, no, we are expecting a bit of severe weather to occur. Kind of a part of this system, actually. I'll move this over here. Okay. So here for today, we got just a thunderstorm threat, a couple rumbles of thunder possible in this area. Day 2, so tomorrow being Tuesday, we do have a severe weather threat out there by Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Texas, Corpus Christi, Pasadena is included in that area there. Overall, marginal risk level 1 severe weather threat, so it's nothing extremely crazy, but tornado probability 2% chance, possibly isolated tornado or 2 could happen in these regions here. Damaging winds 5% chance for most of the marginal area or all the marginal area. And of course, hail, there's no hail probability. So that's tomorrow, being Tuesday. Now, for Wednesday, on the other hand, a bit of severe weather is expected throughout some of eastern Texas still, out there by Houston area, through Louisiana, central southern side, southern Mississippi, and southwestern Alabama, out by Mobile is included. So, what makes you think that severe weather will not make it to the southeast coast? Well, I didn't say it wasn't. If you heard what I said that I am unsure of it right now. and it's a little hard to tell. I did not say that it won't happen. That's definitely something I did not say. Now, when it comes to it, instability-wise, I mean, it seems like the environment's pretty capped out with very little instability. We're talking like 100, 200 joules per kilogram across the elevator, or throughout the layer of the atmosphere, or all the layers of the atmosphere, I should say. Yeah, I don't see a problem, dude. I don't. And like I said, don't be saying that, man. I mean, I did not say that we're not expecting severe weather. I said it's unsure. Okay. Let's see here. Could you please tell me what's coming for southern and central Wisconsin? Got you, my friend. No problem. Let's see. We'll actually bring up the camera again for you. I had to move it over there. We're actually going to pull up an Arkansas camera. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. You know, you got to really watch out, especially on this bridge. Dude, these people are flying, though, too. Got to be extra careful. Anyways, you said 4 portions of, you said southern and central Wisconsin. Gotcha. So, we don't have any advisories. Really nothing crazy going out there. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and bring up precip type. Give it a second. Okay. So yeah, later on today, we could get a bit of snow transition. It could start off as freezing rain, you know, potentially, but then it could turn into some snowfall potentially. So we'll have to watch out there for that overall. And that will occur, like I said, the ice will start to roll in here probably around the morning of the 23rd, maybe late morning, then transition kind of near afternoon, the snowfall, before being completely out by kind of around mid-evening overall. See here. But yeah, that's what's going on there. See you later, Mark. Have a good day, man. Yeah, we'll have to watch out there for this here, too. Like I was saying today, we have a lot of heavy rainfall right now throughout central and eastern Texas. Yeah, we gotta watch out for this. Could be a little line of storms rolling through. This is for the 24th, so yeah, for Wednesday. This will be actually late tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how that pops off. Tabletop says, sorry, it was autocorrect, but I meant to say is what makes you think that it may be severe weather. Oh, gotcha. Well, the way it sounded, it sounded pretty rude, honestly. But like I said, dude, it's just I don't know right now. I mean, that's still several days. It's not even in the day 3 area. This is day 3, which is 2 days from now, or technically 3 days away from now. But yeah, obviously, by the time it reaches over there, like I said, there's just not enough support right now, man. You know, I mentioned that before. Like I said, I told you, dude, if something happens, if something is concerning for your area, I will let you know. You know, no need to be all stressed over the severe weather popping off, you know, for that area per se. So, not trying to be rude. I'm just being civil with you. Amber, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Saying thank you so much. I appreciate you always getting to me and answer my questions. Well, thank you for the 5. You really didn't have to do that, my friend. Very sweet of you. Big shout out goes to Amber. Thank you. Once again, Amber, you did not have to do that, my friend. That is very, very, very sweet of you. Big shout out goes to you, Amber. Thank you once again, and you're very welcome. Glad to help out. All right, let's see here. But yeah, so like I was saying here later on today, guys, the way that this storm is expected to play out here is we're going to see a bunch of freezing rain roll through. Most of the freezing rain will be gone, you know, by later on this evening for the most part, you know, as obviously temperatures warm up a bit, which will allow for mostly just rain. We're still getting a lot of rain coming in for Arkansas region. There still is a lot of rain on the way, but anyways, yeah, that's that. Now, when it comes to later on, though, like I was saying, when it comes to later on, though, you know, like tomorrow kind of mid-late morning, you know, we're going to see the potential of this transitioning from freezing rain to snow. So could be something to watch out for. But, you know, like I said, probably not a whole lot of accumulation is expected out of that snow overall. How'd I get the name in W16? So we cover the nation, like I said, so we cover basically the whole country. So it's nationwide weather. 116 was just a lucky number. It was my lucky number growing up. A little bit of a backstory behind that. The reason 116 is my lucky number is because when I went to the beach, was my favorite place in the whole world. The address started with 116, and of the beach house that I rented, and it was my favorite place, and it always made me think of good luck and all that. So it started. It's weird how I came up with it, but it's pretty unique, I should say. I mean, it can't just be NWW. So I added the lucky number at the end. See, your mama says, I always appreciate. Thank you for keeping us updated. No problem. No problem, y'all. Like I said, glad to help out. All right, we're going to hop on the radar here, y'all. We're going to take a moment to, well, hold on a minute. Hold up. You know what? We'll just keep it there. I'll just pull up radar over here, y'all. So I did want to look at the radar here currently. So right now, out there in Oklahoma, it seems like things are calming down a little bit. I mean, obviously, we still got a bit of rain, but temperatures are starting to warm up a bit. You know, we're talking like 32, 34 down there. So some areas is still freezing. Some areas is still freezing, but other areas is, you know, obviously getting above that threshold. Now, when it comes to it, out there by Arkansas, a lot of rainfall. You know, we obviously, same thing, got a few areas that's potentially below freezing. Which a lot of those ice storm warnings will probably cancel here pretty soon. Wouldn't be surprised if they remove those here in a little bit. Let's see, when does this expire? Until 3 p.m. Central. Gotcha. So that'll be 4 Eastern. Let's see, we work right out there towards Arkansas, Missouri, and it's really coming down. You know, it's really coming down out there. Central Southern Missouri. Let's see here, Illinois. Got some freezing rain out there as well. Iowa. Not a whole lot of anything going on up there. Indiana. Got a little bit of pockets of scattered freezing rain showers. Michigan, actually, we have temperatures are very cold, first of all. Look at that. We're talking like 20, literally low to mid 20s here. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. Yeah, look at this, 21 degrees, man. It's pretty cold. Anyways, but what I was saying, though, is that all that precipitation rolling in towards areas by Michigan, which is basically allowing for, a bit of snow and a bit of freezing rain to occur. Thanks for sharing that. No problem. No problem, you guys. See 11 more likes to 100. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate all your support, y'all. And if you haven't already, guys, please consider subscribing. It'd be greatly appreciated, y'all. It wouldn't just help you out with the craziness that's going on here, but it also would help benefit other people because, like I said, more subscribers we get on this channel, the more YouTube pushes it out, essentially, which really helps out, which really does help out a lot. So if you guys could, it'd be much appreciated. Let's see. But yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely looks like out there by Detroit. There could be some snow to the north. I don't have cameras up in Detroit, sadly. If I could, I would look. Yeah, I remember specifically Michigan has terrible coverage with cameras. The camera network is absolutely garbage out there. What's up, Teresa? Hope you're doing good, man. Or, ma'am, sorry. I say man, okay? If you hear me say man, that's just what I say. But hope you're doing good, Teresa. Driving to Vegas tomorrow morning. Will the storm affect my routes? Driving to Vegas tomorrow. I have no idea where you're coming from, so not much info, man. Yeah, not too much info. With you said from Vegas. I mean, you could be going from New York City for all I know to Vegas, or you could be going from like Los Angeles to Vegas, or from Salt Lake City to Vegas. What's up, Brandy? Hope you're doing good. KarmaCat 13440. Like I said, I'll do a couple zip codes here and there, but we're not going to spend the whole stream on it, okay? So, yeah, like I said, obviously I'm trying to keep this to... okay. This area is central New York, obviously. I'm not too concerned about your area, honestly. We might be able to pick up an inch of snow within the next couple of days, but, yeah, nothing concerning. You're good. See, in the Chicago area. Okay, so you're going to Vegas from Chicago. See, now that helps out a lot, now that I know where you're coming from. There will likely be some slick spots still. Let's see, when does this expire? Until 9 a.m. Tuesday. Okay. So, yeah, there will definitely likely be some slick spots still. So be extra careful until... monitor the temperature. I know some cars, I don't know if yours does, has a thermometer on it. Which, I mean, obviously, once you break that freezing point, at that point, then you could be a little more relaxed. But yeah, if the temperature is 32 or below, and obviously the road is wet or appears to be wet, take cautious, or be cautious, I should say. What's up, John? Teresa, I'll do yours real quick, and that's the last one we're going to do for now. 47879. 9, Indiana. Gotcha. You got a winter weather advisory, my friend. Ice accumulations 1 to 2/10 of an inch expected. Let's see here. Yeah, a little bit of freezing rain showers to your west and to your north slightly. That is a long drive. That is a very, very long drive. What's up, Misty? What's up? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Yeah, so like I said, still got a bit of that popping through. It looks like the temperatures in South Indiana and out there by like let's see here, Harrison, Brazil, not not the Brazil you're probably thinking of, Indiana, Brazil. Temperatures are slightly above freezing. Reporting 33 Fahrenheit out there by the Terry International Airport. I have no idea how you say that area, so Terry. That's what I'm going to call it. Southwest Indiana. So, yeah, we're starting to approach freezing. Oh, wow, above freezing. Yeah, and look at this. Indianapolis reporting above freezing. Huh. Reporting between 31 and 35. Will Columbus, Ohio get any of this? Yes. Columbus does have a winter weather advisory. We're looking out for the potential up to 1/10 of an inch. So, it's not going to be, like, catastrophic, but it'll be... pretty slick in some spots. All right, let's see here. Tell you what, let's kind of hop up here, y'all. I'm gonna look and see what's going on up here. So yeah, there's your temperature overlay. So obviously, a lot of these areas down here, a lot of the main bulk of this system is starting to look a little better here. Yeah, a lot of these areas is, let's see here. I'll try to do my best to show you where the freezing temperatures are or where they're not. So it seems like, oh, obviously in these regions here, looks like things are starting to become above freezing overall. So all of that's like above freezing at the moment, except for some localized areas here. But yeah, I mean, you're mostly good. I think a lot of the event is fading out down there. However, it still is a concern up there by like Indiana, Illinois. But accumulations are lower in those regions. Will it close the schools? In Ohio? Probably not. I mean, obviously it depends up to your school board, your board of education, but yeah. Up to a tenth of an inch. Typically, like I was explaining it a little bit ago, once you break over 2/10 of an inch, that's when things start to become very serious. Now, a tenth of an inch, I'm not saying is not an issue at all. There will definitely be some slick spots, and there could be some problems. Hence, that's why they put out a winter weather advisory for you. It definitely could get a little hairy at times. But, like I said, it's up to your board of education. Let's see here. Thankfully, there was no power outages in Oklahoma. Thank the Lord. Yeah, it seems like power outages updated. So we have, not many actually. Not many out there. Now, other areas like Texas, we have quite a handful of people out without power out there. 26 thanks for your help. Appreciate it. No problem. But yeah, no, we do have obviously some power outages. I mean, like Illinois have 2,500, Missouri 1,500. Now this is estimated. Obviously, this is not 100% always going to be accurate. But I mean, some places pretty hefty with the power outages. Could be much worse though. Could be a lot worse. But I'm happy to say for a lot of these ice storm warnings, guys, the temperatures are starting to rise, which is definitely helping to improve those conditions overall. Let's see. Yeah, definitely is. Still kind of freezing out by Tulsa, but the thing is, though, is that the temperatures are mostly still at the freezing line, so it's not melting very quickly. Obviously, the higher the temperature, the further away it is from freezing, or further it is above freezing, further. The farther we are above freezing, how about that? That's what I was trying to say. The quicker it'll melt. So that's good. So by the evening, though, here, let me actually pull up that's something I do want to pull up. Let me pull up the temperatures for later on today. I feel like that will be very helpful to a lot of you. First of all, I'm going to remove the day 3 outlook here. We don't need that no more. And let me pull up models. We'll do NAM3K. We'll pull up the temperature, and we'll go ahead and load that. Let me also add my little probe here. Okay. Give that a second. Okay, so obviously, yeah, so current time right now is obviously noon. So yeah, a lot of these regions here are going to be right above freezing, per se. Yeah, this is pretty accurate for what I would say. And obviously out there by like Illinois, Indiana, it's still definitely cool. Anywhere in the white is basically freezing. The light blue is where it's near the freezing line, if not slightly above freezing. And obviously the pinkish color, it's where it's like in the 20s. So very cold. Yeah, and as we work our way down in time, it's just going to be doing nothing more but just warming up out there. Let's see here. Obviously today's the hottest time of the day is right around 4 o'clock or so. 4 or 5 p.m. So yeah, we're going to be just above freezing for the most part out there from here on out. And tonight, actually, here's the thing. It's not supposed to get freezing again. I mean, some areas could break freezing, but tomorrow, look at this. Tomorrow it could get real warm, especially down south. I mean, look at that. It's going to be pretty daggone warm. We got that big little frontal push here, which, like I said, we're watching the potential for severe weather. So we'll see. how that happens. Considering we have a lot of that advection, a lot of that warm, moisture-filled air, doing a big push up into the country. I mean, look at that. You can actually see it, how it just invades the country here. And that all that moisture, all that warm air will build in some instability. Big thermodynamic differential between cold and warm air, which will build up some potential energy, which will obviously be used in thunderstorm formation. But yeah, no, definitely. We got a bit of warm conditions. I'm happy to say that. And then later on down in time, things are actually going to warm up a lot more. Let's see here. Reason you should like the video. Andrew's a good person. Doesn't hurt anyone. Andrew is funny. The mods, I wouldn't go by saying I'm funny. I'd say I'm pretty bland. We've had some funny moments in the stream, though. I will tell you that. From what I think is funny, anyways. Wow, dude. It really got cold last night. Yeah, but I am happy to say, you guys, things will be warming up here. Bring up GFS. We'll look at the temps in the long range here. Like, no, things are really going to start to warm up, though, quite a bit. He's a decent American. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, look at that. Really, the South is going to be getting blasted. You know what it is, right? What I'm noticing? Do y'all see that clockwise circulation out in the Atlantic? You see that? Right towards the Sargasso Sea? Sargasso? However you say it. Wow, big frontal push there. Yeah, but look at that. So we basically, I believe, yeah, that's high pressure. Got a big dome of high pressure out here that's rolling a bunch of warm air. So it's pretty much just pulling the cold air away, pushing it up north, and dragging in some warm air and slinging it into the south, which will not only warm up the south, but it'll also make things a little warmer for the north, too, a little bit. Obviously, anything past this line is pretty unpredictable, but... Dude, and for me, I mean, I'm out here by Lakeland. This is my town here. Dang, we're getting up to the 80s. It's been pretty cold here, too, actually. You know, like last night, I mean, it was freaking cold, dude. It was so cold. Record high temps in Tampa. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Possibly record temps by me, actually. Definitely does look to be a little bit, just a tad bit warm. And then you got people up north still dealing with some pretty chilly air. It's crazy how much over the country, how drastically the weather changes. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable. Let's see. Looks like a Bermuda high. Yeah, it does, actually. That's exactly what's happening, is that Bermuda high. It's just basically ejecting warm air into the southeast here. I know a lot of people will like that, including me. Iguana dropping cold in Florida. They'll be revived by the warm heat. Well, the streets are supposed to be driven on true, and some people have to go to work, particularly in the working class. Yeah, but like I said, obviously, you know, no work is worth risking your life over. You know, obviously, you know, when it comes to it, you know, like I was saying though, with some of these ice we're expecting, I mean, if your employee, your employer, wants you to come into work and there's like a lot of ice outside, take a day off, man. As much as they'll probably not like it, I mean, your life is not worth risking it. Look at this, y'all. Kansas up in nearly the 60-degree marker coming up for the 29th. Pretty far out there, but reasonable. I've actually been noticing that for a little bit, actually. We will see. Kind of want to go to Florida now. It's a little warm. This morning it was real cold down here. Do y'all see my awesome palm plant I'm growing here? Oh, shoot. Look at it. It's a palm tree. It's a pretty cool plant. Gonna add to my scenery here. Let's see. Tell that to your employer who will fire you if you don't come in. Well, like I said, man, I mean, even if that's the case, your life is more important than a job. I mean, there's always opportunities for other jobs out there. I mean, seriously. And if your boss tells you that's unreasonable, then honestly, you shouldn't even be working for him in the first place. Just saying. I mean, if they're that upset about that for your safety, it's not worth working for them, because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Keep your sink faucet dripping. Yeah, you don't want frozen pipes, for sure. That is a for sure, my friend. See palm tree, nice. Yeah, I got this from Daytona, actually. Let's see. Hopefully the palm tree can grow. Yeah, Pete. So actually, this plant in particular, it does not need much sunlight at all. It actually prefers shade. It's a very low maintenance plant. Actually, it doesn't use that much water. It doesn't use that much water. I mean, you obviously got to water every now and then, but it doesn't use that much water. And also, it is, like I said, it doesn't use too much sunlight, which is nice. I mean, every once in a while I'll stick it out in the sun for a little bit, but most of the time I keep it here. See here. I know you don't have time to answer this, but why does high and low pressure spin opposite directions of each other? It's called the Coriolis effect. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon. If you'd like to learn more about it, just look it up. It's called the Coriolis effect. And you'll learn about it. What's really interesting, though, I don't know if you knew this or not, but in the northern hemisphere, north of the equator, high-pressure systems, they spin clockwise. Low-pressure systems spin counterclockwise. And in the southern hemisphere, below the equator, high-pressure spins counterclockwise, while low-pressure spins clockwise. It's a complete opposite, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'd recommend looking more up on it. Obviously, I don't have time to explain everything today about it, but look it up on Google. It's called the Coriolis effect. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. When the temperature is above freezing, the roads will be okay. Yeah, it might take a little bit, maybe an hour or so, for them to fully improve a bit. I mean, obviously it depends. If it's like 33 degrees and it stays that way, it's going to be a little longer for it to completely melt. But obviously if it gets like mid-30s, stuff like that, it shouldn't take terribly too long to melt. Should be good. So you learn something new every day. Thanks for that information, Andrew. No problem. No problem. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more interesting phenomenons in meteorology, which I find really fascinating. Definitely some cool stuff, for sure. But all right, y'all. Well, honestly, I think I'm probably gonna roll off here. Like I said, things they do seem to be improving out there. Like I said, temperatures are starting to rise above freezing for most of these areas. A lot of it's turning into rain now, which is good. Still got a bit of freezing rain up there towards like Illinois, Indiana, but the accumulations are lower in these areas. But still could pose a problem. Just make sure to be extra cautious. I mean, I know a lot of traveling is mostly done at this point. Avoid travel if possible in those areas, and focus on your National Weather Service. Look up NWS on Google, and you'll see your latest forecast there for more specific information from here on out. But yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna roll off here, guys. We've been live here for a little over an hour. We'll be live again tonight, more than likely, to do an update on the severe weather potential and all that stuff. If not, a video will be out. Honestly, I really do need a break. I have not had a break, a day off of streaming in a long time. So I don't know. I might end up not streaming tonight. Honestly, I might just call it a night and just have this rest of the day off here. But tomorrow for sure. Yeah, so I'll leave you guys an update if I'm gonna go live again tonight. But I think I might have a day off. I think I might. I wouldn't really call it a day off because I've already streamed today. But I might take the rest of the day off here, guys. But we'll see. I'm still not 100% sure on it. You know me. I'll probably hop back on later on. Just who I am. I might say I'm not gonna be live, but I might be live overall again. But we'll see. But all right, y'all. Let's see here. Bye, everyone. All right, see you later, guys. Thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. Also, before we roll off here, let me go ahead and give a big thank you to our donators. We had 3 donators today, actually. Big thank you goes to Mark for the 5. Appreciate it. Mark is no longer here, but thanks, man. If you're still lingering around somehow, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate it. Sony with the 2. Appreciate it, man. And Amber with the 5. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Much appreciated, y'all. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Once again, be careful out there. But all right, well, we're going to head over here to the ending screen, my friends. Stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to go ahead and say to your friends, family, anybody you're hanging out with, go ahead and say goodbye. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a great night or a great rest of your day. Like I said, we'll think about coming back on later on today, but like I said, I really do need a break. I haven't had a break at all this month, a day off at all from streaming, and it gets a little overwhelming, but obviously Mother Nature is to blame, considering all the crazy storms we've had. But all right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your day. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and check out our merch, guys. Really cool merchandise. I'll go ahead and put a link out there in the description. Check out our new merchandise. We got some pretty cool stuff if y'all want to check it out. Got some pretty cool hats and all. So go ahead and check it out, guys. Be greatly appreciated. Let's see. So click on the link that Nightbot is getting ready to post right there. And all right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your night or day, and we may catch you later. All right, guys, y'all have a good day. We'll catch you later on.